Hello, y'all. Guess I'm gonna do a tarot reading. Guess I'm gonna do Gemini energy. A tarot reading for Gemini. Now I will do other signs as well, but this is my first video, so that's why I'm doing Gemini, because I'm a Gemini. So it's like I'm doing my own reading plus you all's at the same time. I'm gonna show y'all what I have, or what I started off with. It's the Easy to Write handbook. This is the book that I started off with. And my cards, I think they say 72 cards in a deck. And a layout, right? A layout. So let me go ahead and start the reading. Okay, like I said, I will be doing a Gemini reading. Okay, hold on, you all. Give me just 1 second. Trying to see which one do I want to do. Okay, I'm just going to do the Cross of Truth. The Cross of Truth is what I'm going to do. 5 cards. That's all. For the Gemini. Alright. General reading for Gemini. General reading for Gemini. General reading for Gemini. What do the Gemini need to know? A general reading. General reading for Gemini. General reading for Gemini. What do Gemini need to know? Now see, I'm mixing all the cards up. So whatever comes out is whatever comes out. Then I take the deck, cut it with my left hand. However many times I feel like I need to cut it, or if spirit feel like I need to cut it. And then I flip the cards. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Overall, from the first card, it looked like it's a good reading. 7 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. The 6 of Pentacles. Y'all see how it's connected? I already pulled the 7 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles. So you know it's connected. This is why I love tarot reading, y'all. The King of Pentacles. And all of them have pentacles in it. And last but not least, the Page of Wands. I'm still going to show y'all the card once I go through seeing what the meanings are, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, right? Says a woman stands and takes a moment to access her health crop before harvesting. She looks ahead to the future. The Seven Pentacles represents the financial gain she can now expect to receive from all her hard work and efforts, planting and nurturing her crop to this moment of fruition. So it's basically saying that everything that I have worked hard for, like all these things that I have worked hard for, right, is basically letting me know that, or anything that a Gemini worked hard for, right, is letting us know that basically that financial gain is coming. So all these represents the financial gain that's coming eventually. Or let's just say the financial gain. It shows the financial gain that a Gemini could possibly receive or will receive. I'm not saying possibly, will receive. This is showing proof that due to all the hard work that we put in, financial gain will be received. And it also says the Seven of Pentacles that shows that hard work and patience will be rewarded, just like I said. So your financial gain will come about. Basically, it's letting us know that the Pentacles represents us being rewarded. We're going to be rewarded for the hard work that we put in. Gemini. If you have did any hard work throughout this past year, this is to confirm that we will be rewarded for our hard work and patience. And that working methodically towards accomplishment will bring success. So it's letting us know we will be successful. This is what this card means. And it's also letting us know you should receive good news concerning your financial position at this time. And all forms of financial applications or sale negotiations are well expected. Although this is a good card, it is important to still plan for the future. Once the harvest has been collected, it must be replenished for the next time. So once all the hard work that we put in have been collected, it must be replenished for next year. So we must prepare ourselves for next year as well. So this is the main concept of this card. Financial success is coming because we have been planning and nurturing and accomplishing and working methodically towards our goals. So by us working towards our goals, this letting us know that all these pentacles letting us know we will have success. That's the first card for the Gemini. Alright. The Ten of Swords, right? It's next. Ten of Swords. Alright, give me a second. The Ten of Swords. Okay, the Ten of Swords, y'all, means 10 swords Ten Swords, y'all. Hanging directly above a motionless figure on the ground. That's a man. A lone deer appears to be moving in the direction of the figure as if to investigate the scene. But against the dark scenery, we can see light emanating from the swords. So y'all see the light emanating from the swords right there. Okay. As the final card of this minor suit, it reminds us of the meaning of air. Cutting through illusion to see matters as they really are in order to move forward. The Ten of Swords can represent a feeling of loss due to the ending of a difficult situation. Yet within this, we are released and ready for a new beginning, for life moves in cycles. It can warn about ruined plans or matters that don't materialize as hope, leading to feelings of disappointment. But take comfort in the fact that perhaps they were not just meant to be. If this card appears in the future position, it acts as a warning. The outcome is now dependent upon the actions you take to avert the situations. Actions shapes destinies. Okay, so this basically letting us know I'm sorry. I don't know if my phone just skipped or not. So it's basically telling us that this card represents new beginnings. And it also represents a feeling of loss due to the ending of a difficult situation. So if we've been through a situation, or if Gemini is going through a situation, this represents a feeling of loss due to the ending of a difficult situation. But also is letting us know that we are ready for a new beginning, because life moves in cycles. It can also mean that it can be warned about, well, this also mean ruined plans or matters that don't materialize as hope, leading to feelings of disappointment. So it's saying that also it can make you feel disappointment due to things that haven't materialized, that you have worked on and probably felt like that you needed, it needs to be accomplished. But if you take action towards this situation, if you be aware that these type of situations happen, then you will be able to shape your destiny or prepare your destiny before it even happens. So basically, it also means basically all of these illusions, Gemini, that we go through, we can actually see through them, right? Because you see the swords is pointing at on top of this person's back, like as if it's cutting through, like, and if it cut through, you basically you'll be able to see through the man's body. So this particular picture basically represents that we see through the illusions and we see matters as they truly are. So the only option that we need to do is just move forward, because we already aware of the illusions, right? We already aware. It's letting you know that. So if we're aware of the illusions that takes place in what's going on in our destiny, we'll be able to shape our destiny. We'll be able to fix our destiny. We'll be able to prepare for our destiny before anything happens. This is what this means. So this says, prepare for next year, right? Because all the things that you have worked hard for will be paid off. And just make sure you see through the illusions again as well, which can somewhat become obstacles. See through the obstacles, right? Once you see through these obstacles that comes about, you be able to move forward. Because like I said, this also means that we know, that Gemini know, that the stuff that goes on around here is an illusion. It's fake. We can see through it. We understand the illusions. So if we understand the illusions, we can move forward. Next, the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. This basically finna talk about balance. Because you see it's a scale there, right? Two scales. It's finna talk about balance. The Six of Pentacles. A well-dressed merchant holds the scales of balance and provides gold pentacles to outstretched hands. The Six of Pentacles shows successful material gains. As it says, successful material gains. And as I explained, the first card that we pulled is basically meaning that we're going to have success, which is basically can become material gains as well. So this is how you know that this card is connected to this card for Gemini. This is a Gemini reading for me as well, and to anyone else that is a Gemini as well. Okay. So it says, the Six of Pentacles shows successful material gains and being in position that allows you to share with others. Business ventures should be paying off, or perhaps a new pay increase is coming in your direction. It is important that once the work is done, the rewards are enjoyed. This is not only of a monetary nature, but also a sign of sharing your time with others. Invariably, when we work hard, it is our nearest and dearest who pay the price of not having as much of our time as they deserve. Now that the results are beginning to manifest, show your appreciation, for time is a precious resource that can never be replaced. If money has been outstanding, then this card indicates that it should now be received. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity and kindness, so gifts are also included. Alright. So it says, by us preparing and working hard, it says that we will have success, right? And we got to see through the illusions to move forward, right? Then it's telling us once we do that, it shows that it confirms that I will have material gains, right? Or I will become successful, right? And it says, while I'm doing this, I should share with others. I'm sorry. Yes. It's saying that it's confirming that I will have success, or Gemini will have success, right? And since we will have success, we should now be able to pass this knowledge down to the next generation, or share with others that you feel that need the type of knowledge that you have worked so hard for to put into play, to see past the illusions, right? And actually gain success. Like I said, this card means that once we done planted the work, and success is coming, and we see through the illusions, we will have success. And it's important now that for us to start sharing our success, because we can, right? This is what this means. So, and it's also basically saying, let me get a more understanding. The results that I have put in, the stuff that I have worked so hard for, this means that my results have been, is starting to manifest. So since my results are starting to manifest, right, now I'm prepared to pass my information down to the next generation, to come, to be able to help others. This is what they're saying. Right? Okay, y'all. Next card. Give me just a second. The King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles. This king's throne, right, sits on the ground, representative of the earth element, right? The back of his throne is a large golden pinnacle. He appears quite comfortable at ease with himself and his position. The king is usually financially successful. Okay. Now, we go back to the first card again. The first card says that all the stuff that we have worked hard for will make us become successful, right? We see through the illusions, right? And we have success, right? This is also a card to confirm that we are successful in this point of time right now, Gemini energy. Whoever have been doing work to put them in or to gain success, this reading right here is confirming that we have done the steps to become successful. Alright? So look. The king is usually financially successful, an excellent businessman, comfortable within himself and in his position in life. He has strong character and is dependable and steadfast. If he becomes angry, it is short-lived and he doesn't brood. These men make excellent husbands, fathers, and they are loyal and reliable, and see their role as being a good provider. Family and tradition are important to them, right? So, let me take that back. As I was saying, this represents that we are at ease, right? It can also mean that, or it can mean that a significant other that's in your life that you're dealing with right now, it could represent the masculine energy around you, meaning that he has a strong character and is dependable and steadfast. So it's saying that a Gemini energy has a male energy around them that has a strong character and is dependable and steadfast. If he becomes angry, it is short-lived and he doesn't brood. These men make excellent husbands and fathers as they are loyal and reliable, and they see their role as being a good provider. Family and tradition are important to them. The King of Pentacles is not afraid of hard work and will see a task through to completion. His patience will often help him in his acquisitions, where the King of Wands will lose interest and pursue another deal. The King of Pentacles will sit it out, knowing that in the end he will get what he wants. He is usually generous but never stupid with his money. His material possessions are carefully purchased and cared for. He does not waste, nor does he buy hastily. Due to the earth element, these kings are often found in property and or land development, a property and landowners, as financiers in accountancies or as stockbrokers. They are also found as farmers, builders, or tradesmen, all practical, money-conscious, hard-working, salt of the earth types. In the negative, they may be extremely stubborn, blunt to the point of aspiration, overly materialistic, or miserably. Now, the bottom part doesn't have to apply to us, right? But it does apply to the Gemini energy. If you have been dealing with someone that's stubborn and materialistic, or act like they just miserable. But the moral concept of this card is to let you know that the type of masculine energy that you have around you is basically like a partner in crime, masculine energy. The type of energy that all women would want. A good provider. One that loves their family and know that their family is important to them, or their wife is important to them, right? Also, it's saying that that person doesn't mind doing hard work and completing their hard work to completion, because this particular type of energy know that they will be rewarded once they have completed their hard work. So they also deal with patience in a way. Right? And you can also find these particular masculine energies in farmers, builders, or tradesmen, all practical, money conscious, hardworking, salt of the earth. Property, landowners, financiers, accountancies, or as stockbrokers. Now, as I told you all from the beginning, I'm doing the reading based off of Gemini energy. My energy, which, because I'm a Gemini, and the energy to the whole, to the society, right? Now, to confirm to you all that this particular reading is accurate in what I got going on in my everyday life, is the fact that we are in real estate. Me and my significant other, we are doing real estate, right? And we're trying to develop property and land, because we just set up 2 businesses, right? And a strategy to help us become successful in real estate. So this is confirming to me, not only me, any other Gemini person out there that's dealing with real estate, is confirming that this is the type of how can I say, occupation that we're interested in, or the masculine person that you're dealing with is interested in. This is not only just property and land, but financiers, accountancies, or stockbrokers, farmers, builders, or tradesmen, etc., etc. Right? So this card saying, you have this masculine energy around you that have this property, landowner, financial, accountancy, or stockbroker type of energy, and will work hard for his money. And he is a provider, right? So this card is saying. But I'm taking back to the second card, right? As I said, that once we have already accomplished all of our stuff, right? You see the 2 hands? We should share it with others. And this don't do nothing but just let me know that I have help, right? Or that, Gemini, you not by yourself out here. This is what this means. Alright, last card, y'all. The Page of Wands. Alright, y'all. The Page of Wands, right? Active and energetic, cheerful, optimistic, sometimes appear quite fearless, action-oriented, full of new ideas, but often lacks thinking it through. Tendency to dive into things head first without much forethought. Cheeky little monkey or lovable ragu describes this person. Good news coming in, usually swiftly, may be work related, can be classed as letter, telephone calls, or word of mouth. So this just saying that there will be good news coming in, usually, right? And it may be work related, can be classed as letters, telephone calls, or word of mouth. But this also means that this is talking about Gemini energy, right? Active and energetic, cheerful, optimistic, sometimes appear quite fearless, action-oriented, full of new ideas but lacks thinking it through. So it's telling us that we lack thinking stuff through. And we have a tendency to dive into things head first without thinking much about it, basically. But overall, good news is coming in. And it may be work related, etc., etc. This is all this means. So, all the hard work that we worked hard, that we've been planning, is letting us know success is coming. This letting us know that we have to see through the illusions to take action to prepare for our destiny. This confirming that we have become successful, and since we have become successful, we should share with others our success, right? This also saying that we have help as well, that we're not in this journey on our own. And the Page of Wands, last but not least, letting us know that eventually we have good news coming in. Okay, y'all. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off my live because I'm gonna have to get ready and do something in a couple hours. But it was nice talking to you all, or anybody that decides to watch my video in reference to tarot. And just be looking for more videos or updates in regards to the different tarot signs, because I'm not only going to do the Gemini, I'm going to do all the other signs as well. And also, if you want a longer reading, or let me just ask you, let me just say one second. Okay, like, let me just ask you, if you want like a Celtic cross reading, which is like 14 cards, if you want a Celtic cross reading, or if you just want the Cross of Truth, just a 5-card reading, feel free to hit my email up, and my email will be mosherowens14@gmail.com. Now, what I will say, I do charge, and I will charge for the Cross of Truth reading, which is 5 cards, and I will charge for the Celtic Cross, which is the 14 cards. The 5-card readings I'm probably going to charge $10. The 14 card reading, let's just say I'll charge $25 for the for the 14 cards reading. And so if you're interested in a personal reading as well, please feel free to hit my email up, which is mosherowens14@gmail.com. Thank you all, and I appreciate you all, and looking forward to posting more videos.